After I finished playing Sekiro, yes! I didn't have any new games to play and I didn't know what to do. I was like Michael.
What am I gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm gonna stay up all day. I'm gonna sleep up all night. I'm gonna give it a ho, hey, ho.
So I asked my assistant, I don't have an assistant, to search my Steam account for games that I haven't played yet. And luckily she found Mafia 2. In Mafia 2, you play as Vito Scalera, a man who just came back home from the war and needed money to support his family. At first, you're gonna do some honest jobs, like putting crates in a car for 10 bucks, and I'll let Vito tell you the rest.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. Who the fuck wants to move boxes around all goddamn day?
And that's how the game pushes you and Vito to do work for the Mafia.
You know what? I don't need this chicken shit money.
And now let's talk about the Mafia.
Well, first of all, there's no such thing as the Mafia.
Okay.
What you have are specific families.
And you're gonna work for these families, and that's how the gameplay comes in. At first, you're gonna do a lot of driving around. Actually, the whole game, which in a lot of open world games are also true. The driving in this game is somehow realistic and not realistic at the same time, if that makes any sense. Like the turning in these games is pretty real, but sometimes this happens. Holy fuck. Oh my god! And now the shooting part. Of course, if you're in the Mafia, you're gonna be asked to shoot some people. The shooting is not that bad, but it only takes about 2 to 3 bullets to kill an enemy. And sometimes, this also applies to you. Oh my god! And I cannot believe that this happened. Oh my god, that was the fucking Kobe! There's also a fighting part of the game which disappoints me, because all you have to do is to hold dodge then counterattack, and that's how you win. I wish they could have polished this more, but you know, it is what it is. Next part is about the police. You can get a 1 level for speeding, which is new to me, but you can just continue speeding because the police can't catch you. Another one is that they can put a search for your plate number, which you can change at the shop. The police for me isn't really a big deal because they're easy to get away from. Like this one, I just went in the corner and they have forgotten about me. The music in this game is amazing, the radio alone. I really like 50s or 60s music because of my parents. And sometimes I just can't stop myself from singing along. Whenever I want to, all I got to do is dream. Dream, 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 dream. Dream, dream, dream. The voice acting in this game is fantastic. I really felt like this part was on point and made me feel like I was really talking to real mobsters. Next is the missions. Some of them were good, like burying a dead body while your friends were drunk. But some of them were really dull. Like there was one mission that you have to throw cigar cartons and sell them. And sometimes, to further the story on, you have to go to bed, like maybe you can just fade to black to skip that part. And another thing, there is no submissions, which makes the whole Empire Bay map empty, and also why the game can be finished in 8 hours. And finally, the story. I think this is where Mafia 2 really hits the jackpot. I really cared about the characters that were introduced to me, and the game really shows you how the mobster life can change the way Vito lived his life, and how much it affected him. The ending makes you question that living like a mobster? Is it really worth it?